Hello students, I am Meena Madam. Today we have to continue the chapter, The Story of Palumpur. Today we have to study crops grown in Palumpur, Green Revolution, will the land sustain, who provide the labor, how is land distributed between the farmers of Palumpur, and the capital needed in a farming. So let us start and continue the chapter. First, crops grown in Palumpur. There are two types of crops. First one is Rabi crops and second is Kharif crops. Rabi crops are those which are grown in winter, and Kharif crops are those which are grown in rainy season. Palumpur grows jowar and bajra during rainy season. Wheat is grown in the winter season. Potato is grown between October and December. And sugarcane is grown once every year. Total area that is used for farming in Palumpur is 200 hectares, and the entire cultivated area of 200 hectares in Palumpur is irrigated. There is a good irrigation facilities in Palumpur. Palumpur uses partial wells, canals to irrigate the fields. In fact, good irrigation facility is very essential for farming throughout the year, since in India rain is not certain. Sometimes it causes flood and sometimes drought. So to avoid this situation, it is very essential to increase the area under irrigation. Now we have to see meaning, merits and demerits of Green Revolution. Green Revolution means using scientific method of farming. It means using the HY sheets, fertilizer, pesticides, good irrigation facilities and agricultural implements that results in increased agriculture production in many folds. The Green Revolution was introduced in India in 1960, and first of all it is started in Punjab, Haryana, Western UP, but nowadays Bihar, Maharashtra and many other states of India are also using this system. Now we have to see the merits of Green Revolution. The very first merit of Green Revolution is that it increases agriculture production many folds. Second, it makes a country unable to meet the food requirement of increasing population. Now we have to see the demerits of Green Revolution. The very first demerit of Green Revolution is that chemical fertilizers and pesticides kill bacteria and other microorganisms, and that's why the fertility of soil is lost. Second is, in Green Revolution a lot of water is used, and that's why that the underground water level is gone down. Third is many gases like carbon monoxide that is produced due to the use of fertilizer, pesticides destroy environment. Next we have to see, will the land sustain? Due to the using of scientific method of farming, the natural resources are being overused. That results in pollution of environment, loss of soil fertility, and overuse of water. So we have to use green revolution. It means modern farming method very carefully so that it can be proved beneficial for human being. Now next we have to see how is land distributed between the farmers of Palumpur. In Palumpur there are 450 families. One third of its are landless and most of them are Dalits. 240 families have a small plot of land, less than 2 hectares. These farmers are called small farmers, and only 60 families have more than 2 hectares of land, and they are called big or large farmers. Next, we have to see who provide the labor. Small farmers with their families cultivate their own fields, but large farmers and medium farmers hire farm laborers to work on their fields. Since there was heavy competition for work among laborers in Palumpur, so people agreed to work for lower wages. For example, in 1917, the minimum wages for a farm laborers was set by the government, that was 300 per day. But laborers of Palumpur got only rupees 160. Dala and Ramkali, who are the farm laborers in Palumpur, they got only rupees 160. Now we have to see the capital needed in farming. One of the most important requirement is capital. Big and large farmers don't have any problem to arrange capital since they have a large plot of land. So after consumption, they have large quantity of agriculture production that is sold in market, and the money is used as a capital in farming. Even if they need of money, they can take loan from bank at reasonable interest by offering land or property as guarantee. But as poor people do not have land or property, so they can't offer guarantee to bank, and they have to take loan from money lenders who give loan at very high rate of interest. For example, in Palumpur, Savita is a small farmer who can't take loan from bank. She has to take loan from one of the large farmer. She takes loan from Tejpal Singh at an interest rate of 24% for 4 months, and it is very high rate of interest, and with that she has to work on his field as a farm labor during the harvesting season at rupees 100 per day. Now I dictate some questions. You listen the video carefully and write these questions in your copy. First question is, what do you mean by Rabi and Kharif crops? Second is, which Rabi and Kharif crops are grown in Palumpur? Third is, what do you mean by Green Revolution and mention its merits and demerits? Fourth is, how is land distributed between the farmers of Palumpur? Fifth is, who provide the labor in farming? Sixth is, how do rich farmers arrange capital for farming? And last one is, how do small farmers arrange capital for farming with example?